The role of the independent member is quite an important role. The police authority is made up of three different types of members. You've got the independents, you've got the councillor members, and you've got the magistrate members. And currently there's about 5 of the independents. So I think the independents can truly give an independent opinion, and they come from all walks of life as well. The time commitment usually is about a day and a half a week, but a lot of that is reading reports, because we do have quite a few subcommittees and committees of the police authority. So for example, I sit on performance and audit, so there's a lot of performance data and statistics that you have to sort of go through. So a lot of that is reading and analysing data and performance indicators, which is part of the police authority role. I mean, we do set some performance indicators locally, but a lot of them are set nationally as well, and it's to make sure that the constabulary are actually meeting those targets. I think what attracted me to the job was it's a very public role, and you're giving back to your own communities really, and you hold the constabulary to account for taxpayers' money. We all are taxpayers, and I think it's important for us to actually be clear and justify the use of public money, and make that quite a transparent process really. And the one huge part of the role is the community engagement role, where we do engage with local communities as well as other public and private organisations. And that's quite a fulfilling part of the job actually. I think personally I had a very good experience with police officers. I've only had one experience with police officers thankfully, but it was a very positive encounter, and I think that from the way that the service was delivered to me as a service user, it was very positive, and I think that actually encouraged me to look more positively at the police service, or at the police authority, as actually being, you know, something that I'd really want to participate in. So I think that's probably what prompted me, but I think in terms of, I come from the black communities obviously, and I think there are some issues that are quite important for us in terms of, for example, stop and search. That's quite a big issue currently, and I'm the lead member for stop and search, and for local communities to be involved and make that quite transparent. And there's so much negativity around stop and search, especially in terms of young people being stopped and they feel, well, you know, we're not treated in a respectful, dignified manner, or we're specifically being targeted. And I think breaking down that mistrust and making stop and search more accountable to communities, letting them see how it's actually undertaking, and being involved in the training of constables who actually undertake the stops and searches is really quite important, and it increases that reassurance, and that's a huge role for the police authority to actually undertake. What I enjoy most is meeting local communities, because at the end of the day it's that engagement that really works well, and is the most fulfilling part. It's actually when, you know, the changes that you do make actually are influencing and impacting in local communities, and they feel empowered as well, that they're actually making a change, and you know, they're very positive about participating and being partners with the police. So I think that's probably the most fulfilling part of it, is meeting the different organisations. We do have crime reduction partnerships. We do have independent advisory groups where different community groups come and participate and raise their concerns. I think that's probably the most fulfilling part, is meeting the communities and working in partnership with them to find local solutions.